He's lucky I was having a bad night, because I was just looking at him like, are you talking to me? Because any other day, he would have got cussed out. In this story time today, I was a waitress, so I waited on lots of people that were intoxicated, lots of people that was messed up, out partying, you know, things like that. And I really liked working with those types of people because I could be myself and I could talk to these people. We sang, we played our music, you know, like I had a really good time at this job. When this story took place, I was probably about 6 months pregnant with my second child. Most of the time, my team was me, Sophia, and Ryan. We were really close. We made really good money. This night, they had all kinds of extra people on the floor with us. It was a slow night. Like, I was pregnant. I was tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a really bad night. Okay? It's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And I am talking to another waitress. And I'm talking about how, like, it's messed up. We ain't making no money tonight. Like, they got a whole bunch of waitresses on the floor, and we ain't really making no money. Like, I'm mad. Like, it ain't even worth me coming in for this. You know, like, I'm just griping. You know, like, if you worked in a restaurant, that's how waitresses do. How's your night going, girl? Like, oh, I'm making money tonight, or no, it's slow tonight, or, you know, whatever. Like, that's how waitresses talk. There's this guy that's sitting across from us, and he's not far from us, but I'm like not being like extra loud or being like, I ain't making no money today. Like, I'm not doing all that. Having a normal conversation, and we quietly sitting at our seats like we didn't have no customers or nothing. Well, he is Sophia's customer, and me and Sophia like had like a routine. Like, we helped each other make money. We didn't mess each other's money up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we respected each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, she taught me how to like pay bills being a waitress. She taught me how to be a good waitress. She taught me how to make money. She taught me how to make regular customers. Like, we had a really good relationship. So Mr. Drunk Man is Sophia's customer. So I'm talking to this other waitress. Well, all of a sudden, Mr. Drunk Man flips the fuck out. Like, he's like, you a sorry ass waitress, and he gets pennies out of his pocket. This old ass drunk man gets pennies out of his pocket, and he's like, I wouldn't give you a damn penny if you was my waitress. And like, I'm looking at this man like, what is your problem? Like, are you talking to me? Because at this job, I was known to flip out. Like, I would cuss out waitresses that I didn't get along with. I would talk bad to customers. But like, the way me, Sophia, and Ryan worked though is we were cool. Like, in our area, we was cool. Like, don't come in here with no bullshit. We won't call the police on you. We'll sober you up. At first, I'm looking at this man, and then I'm looking at Sophia. And I'm like, I don't want to mess your money up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to cuss your customer out and him not tip you, because that's what happens. Is a customer will get mad at another waitress or the cook, and it affects the waitress's money. So like, I'm looking at Sophia, and I'm like, I don't want to mess your money up or nothing, but you need to get your customer. He continues, like, he's cussing me out, okay? And I'm big pregnant and trying to hold my composure, and I'm trying to figure out, like, if he talking to me. And I'm like, talking to myself, like, no, he ain't cussing me out in front of this whole restaurant. This is not happening right now. Sophia, get your customer. Like, what the fuck? And I'm doing the same thing with her. I'm like, I know he ain't talking to me. Like, girl, Sophia, she knows how I am, okay? I will flip out in this restaurant. I will cuss any and everybody out, and that'll be the day. And when the boss comes in, we just sit down and have to tell her what happened. She's like, go outside. Because by this time, I'm like, old ass man, you don't know me. You need to sit your drunk ass over there and be quiet is what you need to do. Because that's how we was with our customers. If you respected us, we respected you. But if you got out of line, we would kick your ass up out of here. And Ryan had our back. We used to call him shift leader or something like that. I'm looking at him by this time and I'm like, you need to sit there and eat your motherfucking food before you get cussed out of here. I'm having a bad night already. I'm not making no money. We got all these extra people over here, and I'm over here in the very back with 2 tables. Like, you messing with the wrong one on the wrong day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I am. Like, I try. I really be trying to, like, hold my composure. Sophia comes up to me and she's like, you need to go outside. You need to go outside. You need to go take a break. Get 10 minutes because I know, like, I don't want this going on. I'm out there for a good, like, 10 or 15 minutes, maybe even longer than that. And we didn't really even have any customers. I come back inside. Well, as soon as I come back inside, he starts with me again. Okay? And he's, like, going in at this point. F-U-B, like he is talking foul to me. And like I said, I'm not the one. Like, you know, so by this time, I'm cussing. I'm like, you need to get your ass up and you need to get the fuck up out of here. Like, I don't know what your problem is. I don't know if you one of them drunk men who get mad at women and be trying to beat up their woman. So you gonna come after the pregnant waitress that ain't done nothing to you? Or what? But you need to go. Well, by this time, Ryan comes over and he's like, hey man, I can't have you talking to my waitresses like this. I can't have you acting like this. Like, there's people in here. Like, so I need you to pay your bill and I need you to leave. So dude starts cussing out Ryan. Okay? Well, Ryan's not the one neither. Ryan's like, oh hell no. Like, get your shit and get. Well, dude gets up and he's like, doing the most. Like, he is trying to do the most to take as long as he can to get out of that door, and the whole time he's doing the most, taking his time leaving, he is cussing me and Ryan out. He's cussing the whole restaurant out because by this time other customers like started taking up for us. Like, dude, what is your problem? These people ain't even done nothing to you. Dude is like cussing us out as he's walking out the door, and he's like walking backwards, like flipping us off. Like, dude he's a mad drunk man is what he is. Crazy ass, mean drunk man. Just doing the most, okay? Well, he's walking, like he's outside. He finally gets outside and he's walking down the sidewalk and he's cussing us through the glass. He's in a big ass, nice ass truck, and finally he gets in his truck. That's just the reality of where we worked. Like, our customers was drunk. Our customers was drunk. Our customers was driving. And like, we tried to keep the really drunk ones off the road. We would sober them up. And we even had like police who would come and sit in our restaurant, which we didn't like it because it would like scare away some of our weekend business. But some of these people they had no business driving. And this man was one of them people who had no business driving on the road, as toe up as he was, and then getting back in his vehicle. I mean, he done sat there for a minute and drank and ate, you know. So he should have sobered up a little bit. And for him to be as mad as he was, as drunk as he still was, it was crazy. So he hops in his big ass truck, y'all. When he hops in his truck, he cuts it on. And I'm like, oh man, like there's cars all the way lined up behind him. Like, there's a row of cars behind him. And I always knew better. Like, some of our employees would park back there. Not me. I would park all the way over here on the end where mostly people didn't park at, you know, because there were so many drunk people. So dude gets in his truck. Big ass truck, okay? Turns his truck on, and as soon as he turns his truck on, he smashes the gas. Slams it in reverse. Well, there's a car directly behind him. So he slams right into the car. Boom! And all of us are looking and we're like, oh shit. The people's car that he smashed into was also Sophia's customers. They're sitting at the back of the restaurant and they didn't even see him. Like, when he left, they quit paying attention to him. They were also regular customers, so they were used to stuff like that, you know? So they quit paying attention to him, and we had to go and be like, hey, ain't that your car? Well, as soon as we said, hey, ain't that your car, dude fucking takes off. Didn't even pay any attention, pulling out, crossing the 4 lane, like, didn't even pay no attention to anything. Well, they're like freaking out, like their car is smashed in because it's a car and this big ass truck done backed into it. But when their car got smashed in, he did the hit and run. We had to call the police or do this report on this hit and run. And then Sophia's like, oh yeah, he paid with his credit card. We go in and we're looking for this man's ticket. Well, finally we find his ticket. I think Sophia went and made the report because me and Ryan, we like, you know what I'm saying? Not today. She goes and talks to the police. They make their police report. And after the police left and we had his name, we looked him up on Facebook and we found him on Facebook and we sent him a message and we also posted about it and it popped up not too long ago, and I will leave that here. And it's not from me. This is not what I said, but this is pictures that I was talking to said. I done got cussed out. Police done had to come. None of my babies come in because most of the time, if your drunk customers see that the police is in your parking lot, they would just like pass on by. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, ooh, police, we just going home. You know? So that night was awful, miserable. I was tired. Sophia was like, dang, she lost money. Ryan lost money because we didn't do the business that we were supposed to do. So like, that night was just the worst night ever almost. But that was the meanest dude that I have ever like been around, because like I've never had anybody just tell me you just a piece of shit waitress and you ain't no good and I wouldn't tip you a penny and blah blah blah. He went ham on me. That was my story about the crazy drunk man at my old job I used to work and the people that I used to work with. I have plenty other stories about these guys and adventures and things that happened to us while we were working there. I worked at this place for a while. So, I hope y'all like this video. I hope you subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see y'all in my next video.